These big celebrity chefs are so stupid. Look at them. Their recipes, their TV shows. I wonder what it'd be like to be like them. Who'd want to? It'd be fun. Just for like a day or something. I'm Sam the Cooking Guy. This show is about food that's big in taste and small in effort. Totally easy stuff anyone can make. And everything comes from the supermarket. Here's what you do. You take all those other cooking shows and get rid of them. You know what? You don't need them anymore. This is Sam the Cooking Guy.
From our studios in New York City, it's the Martha Stewart Show.
I'm Martha. There's something about this time of year, fall, that makes me yearn, crave comfort food. I'm using one of my favorite items that I could make if I wanted to, but I'm going to use an easy store-bought version because you're not nearly as intelligent as I am. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to open a package of puff pastry shells, not sheets, shells. They're small little discs of puff pastry. The center's been cut out, and when they puff up, like the name implies, they grow like that. You can fill them with all sorts of lovely, wonderful goodness. It's a good thing. And today, we're going to fill them with a delightful little melange of mushroom, cream, sherry, and crab. So all we'll do is take the discs and put them on a baking sheet. They'll go into a 400-degree oven. At this point, we begin making what goes inside. Where's my towels? I'm sorry. I asked for towels. I want white ones. I want them here. When I'm ready to wipe the counter, they're not. Oh. Wipe the counter. We like to clean as we go. We're going to start by sauteing some mushrooms in some butter. I already have the butter in the pan. We're just going to take our mushrooms. We'll take the stems out like this. Boop. They just come right out. Boop. Boop. There we go. We'll take the stems out of the mushrooms, and then we're just going to cut them. We want the pieces the same size, so they cook at the same time, because that's a good thing. And I'll do this one without looking, because I learned to do a lot of things without looking while I was in prison. You learn to shower without noticing what's going around you, because if you notice what's going around you, you won't sleep at night. The mushrooms will go in the pan with the melting butter, and we'll just start sauteing lightly. I don't like the large spatula. I've told you, when I start the show, I want the small spatula. And where is it? It's here in the sink, dirty, and now I have to wash it. You think this show happens by itself? It doesn't. I'm sorry. So we'll now slowly saute the mushrooms in the pan. We'll add some kosher salt, a little sprinkle, some fresh ground pepper, and a clove of finely minced garlic, chopped either with a knife or a garlic press. You don't understand what it's like with this hair and this beauty under these lights. It's extremely warm and hot. I'm going to continue to cook these just for another minute or two through the commercial. When we come back, I'll finish this delightful dish and we'll be able to try it. I'll be back right after these messages from Martha. This is Sam the Cooking Guy. Welcome back. There's nothing like a winter hydrangea. I like to take these beautiful, glorious hydrangeas out of my garden and plant them in a wooden box that I've built myself with trees that have fallen on my property. Of course, I understand not everyone can do that, but in Connecticut, where I live, I have plenty of space, and I'm allowed the luxury of growing beautiful hydrangeas and having trees fall right where they live. But this is not why we're here today. We're making the crab and sherry and the cream-filled, what are they called? Puff pastry discs. They'll be fantastic. I'm melting some butter in the pan, and we're making a roux, which is simply a thickener made of equal parts of fats and flour. And we're going to mix the two of them until they make a thick paste and it dries out. This thick paste, called a roux, is going to help thicken what we're going to add next, which is cream. Just thick dairy cream. I have the luxury of getting cream from my cows, or wherever it comes from on my property here in Connecticut. But because you are a lesser, lowlier person, you probably have to go to the store. And that's fine for you in your little insignificant, not so important, won't make an impression on the world kind of life. I'm now going to add about 1.5 cups of cream to this pan on medium heat. Let the flour and the butter roux that I made help to start to thicken this. And then I'm going to add something that's going to add a lot of flavor and body to this. And something that here in Martha's world we like very much, alcohol. This is sherry. We'll add about 1/4 cup to this. And you can see it's thickening already to a loveliness that will accept anything we will give it. And at this point, here's what we're going to give it. Some crab. We're just going to add a few big handfuls of crab to this amazing sherry cream sauce that we've got going there. And now we'll just mix this so lovely. And turn it down so it's not so hot. And just let the flavors gel and come together. And so we'll mix this gingerly, which to you people means gently. We'll add these mushrooms back in that we already cooked. It's hot in the studio and Martha's hair is sticking to her face. And Martha will have a conversation with somebody about the temperature of the studio as soon as we're done. You can trust me on that. And now we'll add a lot of fresh cracked black pepper. And now we just mix. And there you have it. You give this a couple minutes to heat through. And now we'll take the discs out. And remember I promised the puff? Look at the puff. It's all about the puff. We'll take one of the discs, put it on our plate, bring it over. But the important part is that we'll take the center out. Oh crap. Okay. That's what you want. Sorry. Martha got carried away with herself and started to sound not like Martha for a second. And now, this delicious crab will go in the center to fill right up, and a little overlapping on the edge, and a little, wrong knife, just a little green. This is a little cilantro on top. Now if you set the lid gently on the bias, you'll be so happy to be able to take a bite of this delicious sherried cream mushroom crab in a delicate, can't cut it, should have used a knife, mother sauce that this is a good thing. No, this is a good thing. And I want you to try this. When we come back, I show you how to use the newest items out of my Martha Stewart crafts line. And everyone in the audience will get one of these. Please join us back when you come. Please join us back when you come. Wait. I'm so hot, I can't believe it. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Hey, I'm working! We'll be right back.